What's up everybody, it's Sean here, back today with another installment of my Dare to Dream video series. In this series, I take a look at shoes that aren't as commonly seen on YouTube, including high heat releases from the past, and shoes that just have a special meaning in sneaker history. So today, after the recent rumors that they're supposedly coming back later this year, I'll be giving you guys a closer look at the legendary and the iconic Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V1 in this turtle dove colorway. So in 2015, June 27th to be specific, Adidas released this Yeezy Boost 350 V1 silhouette in this debut colorway Turtle Dove. This came after the launch of the 750 silhouette, which released earlier that year in February. But keep in mind, around this point in time, these lightweight minimalistic shoes, like for example the Nike Roshe Run or the Roshe 1, this was very popular in the sneaker community. As such, people were very excited for this pair. And interestingly though, people's first impression of this shoe when they first saw images of this, a lot of people were hating on it and saying that this was a Roshe Run ripoff. And in many ways, it's kind of true. There's many elements of design from the Roshe that's visible on these Yeezys, but I gotta give credit to Adidas and Kanye. They really elevated this shoe, and they improved the comfort on it as well, so it definitely feels like much more of a premium product. So the premiumness of this shoe is reflected in the price. These released for a price of $200 US or $285 here in Canada, and the colorway for this shoe is Turtle, Blue Gras, which I think it stands for something, I don't know what it means, and Core White. And I still distinctly remember when these dropped in June of 2015, I entered a raffle in Soul Stop and I managed to actually win a pair. And this was still back in the day when there was still a tiny shop in Pacific Mall here in Markham, Ontario. And to see their store today compared to how it was 7 years ago, it's honestly night and day. So after this debut Turtle Dove colorway, Adidas and Kanye would go on to release a Pirate Black colorway, Moon Rock, and Oxford Tan, before calling it quits only after 4 colors. I don't know if it's because Kanye didn't really love the silhouette, but either way, they wrapped things up and they moved on to the Yeezy Boost 350 V2, which is arguably the most popular Adidas and Yeezy model of all time, which is evidenced by the number of pairs and colorways to release throughout sneaker history. So today's Yeezy landscape is very different than it was back in 2015. Today, if you really try, most 350 V2 colorways are pretty attainable. You might have to put in a little bit of legwork, but it's not that impossible to buy. The 350 V1 in comparison though, they felt much more limited. And because they were so popular and so hyped, and because they were so limited, this silhouette became one of the most fake shoes that I've ever seen. So you go to a mall, for example, you'll see a kiosk that sells shoes, and I'd put money that you'd see a shoe that looks very similar to this. So because of that, it kind of gave the shoe a bad rap, and you'll see a lot of fakes being worn in public. And now that we're here in 2022, I don't even know how well this shoe has aged. I think the overall style has also lost a bit of its shine, so that could be one of the reasons why Adidas and Kanye are bringing them back, just to put them back in the limelight once more. Anyways though, with that all aside, let's dive into the details and I'll give you guys a closer look. So the upper of this shoe, this is constructed out of Adidas PrimeKnit technology. So this is a knitted upper that's very flexible and very breathable, and it's done in a combination of this off-white and dark gray colored finish. Throughout the PrimeKnit upper, it sort of has this organic rock-like appearance to it, and this signature look is something we've seen adopted on other shoe designs as well as fake shoes as well. Running down the center from the edge of the toe to the top of the tongue, we have that signature thick stitching, which is a design element that we've seen adopted on the 350 V2 silhouette. Intertwining through this, we have the laces, which are your signature rope-style laces, which are also done in a combination of off-white and dark gray. Attached to the heel, we have this nylon pull tab, which has a very thick and sturdy feel to it, and we have a contrast red stitching running across. Stitched onto the medial side, we have this semicircle overlay of suede, and this helps give the shoe an added layer of support. Debossed on the right shoe, we have Yeezy branding, and on the left shoe, we have the Adidas Trefoil logo. So this shoe is done in this one-piece sock-like fit, which means the tongue is connected to the rest of the body of the shoe. And if you look inside, you'll see that the back heel and portions of the inner area of this shoe, this is covered and lined with a synthetic suede, which gives it more of a premium and comfortable feel. As for the insoles, these come with a thin foam padded insole, and we have Adidas and Yeezy branding stamped on the heel. So the upper of the shoe sits atop this full-length Boost midsole. The Boost, however, is encased within this rubber carrier, which has this ribbed look to it, which is another design element that we've seen adopted on the 350 V2 silhouette. Turning the shoe over to the bottom, the outsole here is also done in this off-white or sail colored finish, but one thing to note with the OGs is that the outsole is not durable at all. So I have 2 pairs, one that's dead stock and one that's worn, and even after the first or second wear, you can see that sail color of the outsole just shredding off. So hopefully if they do re-release, they give us a more durable outsole. So on the heel of the outsole, we have this cutout, which reveals the Boost layer that's found within the midsole, and on the heel we have this semicircle overlay of rubber with Boost branding written across. So that breaks down all the details on the look of this Turtle Dove 350 V1. And I don't know if the rumors are 100% confirmed, but if they actually are set to re-release, I know for the OGs, these only came in full sizes. So if you guys are wondering how these fit, overall I'd say that they run true to size, but a little bit roomy. So if you're in between sizes, I'd go down to the smaller size, but if you don't mind a little bit extra room in the toe box, then true to size is perfectly fine as well. Fingers crossed though, hopefully if these do come out, they'll release these in full sizing with half sizes so that they'll accommodate everyone's foot size. This is a classic story of how a shoe's limited nature and then the hype surrounding the shoe kind of hurt it in its own way. With so many fakes on the market, I know a lot of people that were turned off by this 350 V1 silhouette, and some people were actually fearful of being accused of wearing fakes. But like I said before, I don't know how well this silhouette has stood the test of time. Is this a model you think is still fashionable in 2022? Or has the train for this sock-like shoe trend kind of left the station already? I guess we'll see if these actually release down the road, and if they fly off the shelves, which I expect they will, then that kind of gives us our answer. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Turtle Dove Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V1. When or if these release down the road, is this a shoe that you guys would pick up? And if you do, is it going to be for personal wear? Is it going to be something you're going to be trading or reselling? Or are you just going to be passing altogether? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on my Instagram page at esco8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this installment of my Dare to Dream video series, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.